Hey guys, welcome back to the 5T build. Now, I've done something a little bit different because I'm trying to sort of prolong multiple videos. So I've put together the build for the 5T and I've put it as a fast forwarded footage. So cut the footage down a little bit to try and condense the video so it's not quite as long. And at the end, we give it a fire up and that's pretty much the 5T done. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Let's get this thing back together. Okay, now it's time to put this puzzle back together. So, what we're looking at here, guys, is all the stuff for the 5T, so we can throw it all back together. Now, for the time being, I'm going to run the 29 Zenoa in this truck just for the time being. I do have plans for a different engine for this truck later on, but so we can get it out and start wrapping it and give it a bit of a shakedown with all these bits. And I'm going to run that for now. I'm going to run the rear dominator pipe, and there's the exhaust heat sink and new gaskets to go on that. Probably won't need the clutch because the clutch on this engine has still got plenty of meat left on it. Brand new hump pack, 6 volt. That's the 5000. So that should give us a good run time. Some Turtle Racing stuff here. Same with the clutch carrier with new bearings and all the screws. There's our battery tray and the alloy air filter cage and lots of the stuff. We're going to run that. Dog bones, I'm going to put the old ones back in for now because I'm going to upgrade to the bigger shafts and cups later on. So we're going to run with those for now. For this engine, got a brand new Walbro 990 carb, so that should help this thing breathe just nicely. So, oh, and also we've got a new 2.4 gig radio receiver, digital display with all the things. I don't really know how to work all that yet, but we'll get through it. And some other parts like a new outer filter for the air cleaner, some bits and pieces, original tank still. So that's pretty much what we're looking at there, guys. And here's the rest of it. We've got all this new strut tower brace, all this new alloy stuff, all fitted, ready to go. So it's a matter. The other thing is too, I might swap out these front hubs for some new ones. I think I'll see if I can get some new ones. I can get some from my mate's hobby shop, so I may swap them out and just keep them as spares. They're new, those two, for the rears. And all your ancillary stuff, guys, all the plastics and everything else. Like I said before, I'm going to run the old cups, because I want to upgrade to the 9mm ones, the bigger ones like the 5SC. These outer carriers are new, but I'll probably get some alloy ones later. So yeah, that's pretty much. And your symmetrical steering, I got it right this time. Symmetrical steering. And there's all the tyres, the diff, which I still have to clean this old grease off here and put some new stuff on. I was going to get the alloy diff housings, which I still will get them, but unfortunately they're not going to turn up in time, so I'm going to throw this back in for now. So we've got the bearings are new bearings. Well, those bearings got replaced not long before we stripped this truck down. So the ones on the diff, your idler gears and everything else, all the bearings are done, probably 2 hours worth of work. The only other thing that I'm looking at here is this rear tyre. As you can see, it's got a split in it. So we've got 2 tyres coming. They're on their way. They should be here. Hopefully by the end of the weekend. Well, actually, hopefully they'll be here today. Like I said before, some more turtle racing stuff. Top bracket here. Got to put some new brake pads in there, which they should be here today too, I'm hoping. And as you've seen before, the Outlaw RC top brace here, which is a lot thicker than the original ones. So that's on, and I think pretty much everything else, so we can pretty much get started in reassembling this bad boy. So stick around, guys. We're going to get straight into this, start getting this thing up and ready to wrap again. Okay guys, moment of truth. We're going to attempt to start this thing, see how she goes. I'm not running the air filter on here yet because I'm waiting to get some more air filter oil, so we'll give it a go, see how she goes. See if we can fire this bad boy up. Righto guys, so there you have it, a running truck. Completed, a couple of tiny little things I need to do with, like still waiting for the rear tyres. I may even go with a different style of tyre, we'll see how we go. I've ordered some tyres which are different to these, so whether we go with same as or different, so I'm going to cross that bridge, see what turns up first. But yeah, so anyway, like during the build, I had the Turtle Racing back plate and I couldn't use it because it's broken here. It's got a crack through here, so I've got to put the standard plate back in. But other than that, she's pretty much almost ready to go. So what we're going to be looking at doing, I will get some running videos obviously out in the paddock, because we've got this truck as well as like the last video I did with one of the Smart Tech monster trucks. Now we've found a home for the black one, and so he's going to come out with us for a run, and we'll hopefully get this out for a run. Unfortunately at the moment it's been raining non-stop for the last few days, so we haven't had a chance to go out and test and tune, do some shakedown and get it all dialed in. But stay tuned for that guys. Still got some more videos coming, and like I say all the time, get your cars, get your trucks, boats, whatever you're running, go outside, and like the day we're having, have some fun, get out of the house, go and tear something up. And thanks to all the subscribers, thanks very much, and stick around, I've got more coming guys. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you then.